Our vision with ACTIV when we brought that to the marketplace 5 years ago was to be an essential partner to other implant operations doing mission-critical business documents. And our vision was seeing some type of regular pattern to client files so that we have familiarity, so that we're able to execute as we do for our client base, at 99.49. What we found in the marketplace was clients saying, well, I have capacity. There's no need for me to send you work when I can do the work myself. I just need, if I'm down and if I can't process files, I need you to run work. I need you once or twice a year. And we stopped and said, that doesn't fit our model. We're not comfortable in that business model because we're not familiar enough with your workflow, with your processes, with your files. So it was an interesting evolution, and I think we've seen a paradigm shift in the marketplace to now businesses like PCI offering ACTIV has shifted to that warmer active model versus a cold model or cold approach where you see 1 or 2 files a year and you have a contract and you don't have that regularity and familiarity with the business. So really the difference between our model, that active warm approach versus a traditional cold approach, is that we have no declaration fee, there's no subscription fee. We are only paid for the work we do, so we offer very competitive pricing for clicks and materials. We certainly can't charge someone significantly more than their current implant operation. Our ACTIV model has redundant operations between our Fort Mill facility, our Texas facility. And again, the key, from our process, from our point of view, is we're looking for some regularity to client files, a pattern, where we cycle through those critical business trails that we're supporting in an ACTIV program with some regularity and some cadence, whether it's monthly, whether it's quarterly, whether it's semi-annually. The PCI's ACTIV program, what we're looking for is a partnership with our client. So we're not out there in the marketplace trying to sell as many ACTIV contracts as possible. Well, we're looking for a partnership where we support that client's print and mail operation. Think about, we bolt on to the back end of their print and mail operation. We're a node on their system, and we have the familiarity running files, so it's very easy for a client to point work to PCI Group if they have a disaster or if they're in a situation where it's more business continuity driven. ACTIV addresses all types of business disruption as well. So certainly, as we've looked in the last few years, you have weather-related events, certainly. With COVID-19, you have employee events. Events also include peak demand, equipment failures. We have clients that utilize PCI Group for weekend work versus overtime activity in their facility. We also offer some services on a Saturday for certain mail types that may not be available to our clients in their implant facility operation. So PCI with our ACTIV program regularly runs with open capacity. At the first 2 weeks of every month, we have 40% capacity. The last 2 weeks of each month, we have 25% capacity as a general standard. So and that's closely monitored, by the way. So what we do is we add additional equipment as we need to. This year, we added a color stream for epics. We envision that same scenario early next year, another color stream, another 4 epics. That brings us to 9 color streams and 25 epics supporting our active clients, our clients that are in our ACTIV program. The last piece of that ACTIV program, going back to partnership for a second, is that we share best practices with our clients. And that's not only equipment, it can be our approach to lean manufacturing, it's best practices, all with the idea of reducing risk in our processing of print and mail work.